This month we released our single Time. Now let's take a few minutes and break down that mix. Hey everybody, it's Sammy, your favorite Ozark Canadian, here to bring another mix video today. Now I wish a lot more bands would do this. You know, I'll be listening to a song I really like, and I get to thinking in my mind, I wonder how they broke that down. I wonder what the mix would be like. How did they do that little part, or this little part over here? You know, a mix just puts it all together, and it can be hard to decipher. Now my music's nothing great, but I thought somebody out there has got to be as interested in this technical stuff as I am, so I figured we'll just break down each mix as we put out a single every month. Then you guys can see exactly how we did it. I guess I'm inspired by the show I remember when I was younger. I think it was called Classic Albums. And they'd break down the big records. I remember there was a big Phil Collins one, there was the Nirvana album, the Peter Gabriel one, and there was a Steely Dan one that really stuck out to me. And I used to just love that show, suck up every minute. I probably taped it on VHS and rewind it and watched it back. Because the guys would be sitting at the console showing you, hey, this is how we made this, or this is how we did this, or this wacky part, or oh, we had this crazy idea in the moment, this is how we did it. And they would bring it up and push it up and show you all the little moves that they did and mute all the parts that weren't important, or hey, let's bring in these vocals. And man, I just loved all of that. First things first, the most satisfying part, loading the tape. Sure beats loading a session on your favorite DAW. Tell you what, very satisfying. All right, let's get started. Chord. As usual, we only have 8 tracks, and we used them all this time. Here's the breakdown. Got a loop track, a keys track, which is our little synthesizer arpeggiator. We got the piano, did a bass track. Our percussion we did left and right, stereo recording. We did vocals, 1 and 2, and really the guitar parts are being played at the same time there. Then we got a reverb and our delay. Now the core of this song is this little loop we made on this old drum machine I got. I think my stepdad gave it to me when I was a teenager, and boy, I thought it was about the dumbest gift I'd ever gotten. I think it got melted in the back seat of the car once, and I didn't use it for years. Well, recently I've started to embrace those old sounds and think they're pretty cool. Don't hear much stuff like that on other songs these days, so decided we'd use it. Made this little loop one day. Decided it worked perfectly with the guitar part that I was playing at the time. When I was young, I thought I'd be a music man. Now, when we did the vocals, we just tracked vocal and guitar at the same time. That way we could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Just stuck the mic right about here, and I just sang it and played it, and then we just doubled it. This first verse is pretty simple. Now we got our own family. When the chorus comes up here, we'll have the bass come in and a little percussion, and also our really cool arpeggiated synth part. I love this part. What we did was we MIDI synced it with the looper, with the drum machine, and then it's supposed to be just way in the background through the reverb and the delay, but it just kind of sits back there and it just gives it this really, I love the timing on it. So now we're right before the second verse here. Beautiful man, he got done wrong, thrown in jail, beaten and nailed. Favorite part. Those little cowbell hits that Grant does there. That's dope. So if life has got you down, here we got the piano coming in. That's an interesting way we had to record that. What we ended up doing was we used the 4-track because the piano's like half a step flat. And there's a way you can use a 4-track where you actually can tune the track to what you're doing. We're going to have a video about that in the future about how you can do that. Pretty cool though. Had a good time making this percussion track. Once again, using all the tracks we got, limited track count here. So what we did was we used a little mixer and used the left and right mix of it, and I got the kick drum mic going there and a little mic off to my side. I'm playing tambourine. We're singing all of our backup parts also while we're doing this. And then Grant's set up over here, and he's playing the little drum machine hits that you hear, as well as the little shaker part there. Oh, that's my side. It's a great way to utilize a low track count. Just fit them in there. Bring some friends along. I think there I'm telling how it's a junk track. And we
so if you wanna join,
oh yeah, that's part of that. The remnants of those tuning the piano. We have some stuff that's pitched down really low. We left it on there because it's just kind of funny. We had a good time making this song. A few happy accidents along the way really brought it all together. That's what I love about this style of recording. Putting out a single every month, you don't have time to really stress over the details, and a lot of times the little happy accidents are what make the song. Take Grant's little cowbell part there. I never told him to do that, and that's one of my favorite parts of this whole song. Well, as always, thanks for stopping by and seeing me today. This damn camera keeps turning off, and I can't seem to get a shot in. Alright, we'll try that again. Hey, and as always, thank you so much for coming by and seeing me today. It always means a lot when you stop by to listen to my stories and hear my songs. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next time.